There's me, there's us. There's them. We live in Dorset, so that's me, that's her, that's them. And together we are the Bear Fam.
I finally worked out which one Ben Nevis was. It's that one. That one is Ben Nevis. Oh, Jack. No. That was not part of the plan. Finally fathomed out which one Ben Nevis is. It's the one she's pointing to right there.
This one.
It took us a while. Oh, Google Maps, thank you.
We're all hiked up ready.
She's off on a hike. I'm going halfway. I'm already knackered. But we had to come out today because look, no cloud.
I am going to the top of the mountain.
She's going to the top of the mountain.
I did it yesterday.
Yeah, she's got into this hiking business. Little bag on her back, look, full of sarnies and essentials that she needs.
My Roxy boots.
She's got Roxy boots on. Anybody that doesn't know why, doesn't need to know why. And yeah, look at that laid out behind me. Look at that.
I didn't.
Is that not just glorious?
Mum, do you want a picture?
Yeah, I do want a picture. The same walk as yesterday, Bear Fan, but slightly less cloud. This is the mountain right beside the campsite. I don't know its name. I'm sure it has a name. I'll look it up and put it on the vlog.
There's a nice bridge and waterfall.
How far?
I don't remember.
Yeah. I don't think I can do it, darling. Sorry. You go. If you want to go, go. Will you regret it?
Yes.
Go on then.
No.
Can see camper vans right down there.
I don't know what to do. Me?
Excuse the just climbed out of bed look, but I have just climbed out of bed. I wanted you to see these mountains with the morning sunlight on them. Every morning I've forgotten to bring the phone with me. And today is better than all the other days anyway. It's simply stunning out here this morning. Warm and quite pleasant. It's just utterly stunning. This one behind me with the sun on it, but how glorious does that look? Blue sky. Oh, just utterly stunning. Stunning, stunning and more stunning. Anyway, enough of my ugly face this time in the morning. I'm going to flip the camera and just show you the beauty. Look at that. Look at that with the sunlight on it. Sorry for the camera work, being dragged around by 3 dogs. That one still looks a bit gloomy at the moment. There's this one patch of cloud lurking over it at the moment. But the sun is rising over there by our friend Ben Nevis. This is Ben Nevis, people. With a little hat of cloud upon it. And I'm not sure what this one's called. This is the one that Ellie was climbing. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. The sun comes out on that one, I'll let you know. Meanwhile, we have to be making do with the sun over there. I can smell cigarette smoke.
Have you got a mate? Looked like you were fighting, actually. Has he come to get your patch? Oh yeah. Obviously it's their thing, isn't it?
You telling me?
The vans have obviously got lots of food detritus.
You telling me?
Another shit.
Oh shit.
Hmm. We found a what? Do you think? I don't know what time it is. I think it's about 11:30. How often do you get a robin come that close though?
Still there?
Just under the van. You'll go on the step like you did before, I expect. Just flew up and hit his head on the bottom of the van.
Sure he hasn't given himself a concussion.
I'm surprised you're not itching. That's why you're itching. You keep bashing yourself on people's vans like that. I'm trying to get in the van. You want to go in our van?
Door's open. Yeah, just a chomp.
What are you talking to? It must be a dog.
Bird. Scared to shut it. Could he even French?
Still itching his left ear. Over and over. Hey gorgeous. You coming to me again? You think I got food? Is that what you think?
Did it eat bread? Like, a bit of bread?
Just chuck it down.
Bit big, sorry mate.
It's alright, he'll pick bits off it.
You can't do it small enough for your beak, that'd be almost non-existent.
Look at him ripping it up. Don't eat it whole, will you? Because you'll
Also,
choke.
my big foot.
No, no, no. You'll choke, middleman. If you can't fly straight enough not to hit the bottom of my van, I don't trust you not to choke yourself. I ain't gonna steal it, I gave it to you.
What's this?
If you hold still, very still, you might get a visit to the hand. Oh, I thought I'd missed it on your hand though. Got to hold still though. And be aware that Monty is trying to make an escape behind you. Right there, right there. Come into your hand right now. Thought about it, keep still. Itching. Coming. Thinking about it, under the step. Thinking about it under the step. Contemplating the dangers involved.
If I just do that, so then he knows that I'm not trying to hurt him.
Oh, he's over there now.
Where?
You're going to take it behind my wheel, are you?
Yeah.
Shall we leave it for you and then you can have it while we're not gone? Well, we're not gone?
Otherwise you need to stay in, otherwise he will fuck off.
We've been at this 6 minutes. I better check what time it is.
It's 3.
3? Why do you say 3?
In the bushes. This is a different one.
Oh, this is a different one.
Yeah. No, our one's in the tree, look.
Oh yeah, their chests are like slightly different to the ones at home. Like lighter coloured.
Am I allowed to be feeding them?
Why not?
I'm chucking bread all over their side.
There's another one come. Who's now bullying that one under there?
No, stop.
You're redder.
You're well thin.
Yeah, you're all really red and thin.
Do you want some bread, mate? You
Oh,
need...
hang on, Ellie, to your right. Oh, 2 of them. One under the front wing and one there. Oh my God, that's 1, 2, 4. You're right, 4.
Get in.
I can't believe it. There's one under this wheel and there's another one coming. Oh my
I'm gonna have to
God.
get some more bread.
No, that's enough. There's enough around for them to come now. I can't believe it. Well, I've never seen that many males in one space before. They've got to be all the same family, haven't they, brothers?
Yeah.
I would think. Not to be fighting it.
Fighting
Yeah,
otherwise.
they'd be territorial otherwise, wouldn't they?
There's a few bits around.
They seem to have all vanished for a minute. Oh, Beth, what a day we have had so far. This view makes up for it. This is Oban in the Highlands, O-B-A-N. It's obviously well, I say obviously, I'm learning, it's a ferry port, fishing village. It's like a cross between a village and a town. It's the only metropolis between here and fucking anywhere. Like between here and Inverness, it's the only place with any shops of any note. And we've come back here because my tyres need some attention from a garage, and also we need some shopping. But this morning, some maniac going the other way has cracked into the van and completely exploded and blown up my wing mirror, which made the most enormous fucking crack you have ever heard. Scared the crap out of me, scared the crap out of the dogs. Just put us both on total edge, you know. Our nerves are both jangling, and then on top of that, we parked in the lay-by, and some bloke came across the road and told us to bugger off, like, because we were jippoed, you know, that sort of attitude. Told us to go, so we had to go. I don't know what the hell is going on at the moment. We just feel like we're being watched by the mafia at the moment. Just everywhere we go, there seems to be odd things happening today. It really does feel a bit like that, I have to say. But, you know, views like this reminds me of Balamory. What's the story in Balamory? Do-do-do-do-do-do. What's the story in Balamory? La 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 la. Perhaps it was filmed here, I don't know. Oh, there's a castle over there, look. That's cool, isn't it? I think I went past the entrance to that on the way here. And there's an island over there with like a pointy thing on it. Cairn or a monument or something of note. Somebody's island, no doubt. At some point it was probably owned by somebody rich. Another island over there. And lots and lots of water. And a van in the distance. But the minute we pulled up, I'm lost looking for Quick Fit. I've looked up, there's a Quick Fit here, and that's why we headed here. Drove past the Quick Fit, but
the entrance we went past had a no entry sign on it, so went round the block trying to find the other side. Could I find the other side? Could I fudge? So yes, Jack, I'm going to try and find you some grass, darling, but I don't think that's public land. I'm not sure. It's got benches on it, I suppose. Yeah, we might better go in there, Jack. The way today's going, we'll probably get shouted at. It's just been a shit day, and my mum always said that bad luck comes in threes, so I'm really waiting for whatever the next piece of crap is to come my way. Ellie's totally shot to pieces nerve-wise. I mean, she held me together when the bang went off. It was like an explosion, I have to say to you. It was just like, he is shattered. How he didn't take the front of the van off, I don't know. Bear with me a minute. Yeah, how he didn't take the front of the van off, I don't know. Ellie says he hit me first with the front of his van, and then the wing mirror clipped my wing mirror. That's how. Jack, you're not going in the water, sweetheart. It's the sea. You would drown, darling. It's really deep. Going down there would be a mistake, darling. Trust me, darling. I know it's water. I love water. Come on, let's go this way. But it's not a good idea. A lovely spot. But the way things are going, I am so on edge. I am waiting for somebody to come along and shout at me. I feel like getting drunk right now just to take away this horrific feeling of, like, hard to explain, you know, total panic type feeling. Right, I must ring Ellie and tell her where I went so she can catch up. And I will get back to you in a moment. Sorry, the camera is getting blown to smithereens by the wind. What are you barking at? The water? You're barking at the water? Oh dear, okay. surrounded by Christmas trees. Beautiful, great, big, glorious Christmas trees. And a mountain side. And my taped up, shattered wing mirror. Anyway, this was our stop for last night. And this is the on suite facilities. This is... I'm actually not sure where we are. We're down the road from Oban somewhere. It got quite late, we went shopping. After the day we had yesterday, I went out and bought a dash cam. Because if I'd had a dash cam yesterday, I would know who hit me. And a sat-nav that actually differentiates between a car and something this size. Because yesterday it was an abject nightmare having to negotiate, and I got pick Moo's poo up, having to negotiate the streets of Oban on my phone Google Maps sat-nav. Because the thing you don't realise with a sat-nav is it clearly don't take into consideration the size of your vehicle, generally. And yesterday, the amount of shortcuts it tried to take me down around this little tiny... I don't know if you've ever been to St Ives or anywhere, probably in Cornwall, with small little narrow lanes. That's about the best I can liken it to. But although it's a metropolis with the tiniest... Moo! Come on the moo! A metropolis with the tiniest little roads. And, trying to do a U-turn in that thing is difficult. Look at these. The sort of thing you'd put on your side for Christmas. There really are perfect little Christmas trees everywhere. So I've gone and bought one specific to motorhomes. I can't get over how straight and glorious these trees are. You know when you go and buy a Christmas tree, a fresh one, trying to find one with a straight tip bit is quite difficult, isn't it? But look, I'll show you all these tips and you'll see my point. Razor sharp tips, look at them. All straight. All straight. Alright, slight kink on that one. Straight tip. Dead straight tip on a beautiful shaped tree. Look at that. Anybody would be chuffed with that in their living room. That one's just a tad ropey. I wouldn't want that one. Is this the Scots fir? Is it the one they call the Scots pine? But then there's a different one there. There's that sort of pine. And then there's this more like a monkey puzzle type of pine. I don't know which one is the Scots fir. Oh, and then there's a different one again. That's different again. Oh, I don't know the different firs. I don't know. Ah, beautiful. Some of these are big enough for blinking Regent Square. You know the big ones you see like in posh towns and cities. These things, look at them. Masseuses. Masseuse is something different. Mahusive is what I was trying to say. Anyway, after I spoke to you yesterday about the two things that had happened, the man showing us and the car crash, we were parked in this nice little lay-by just out of town because I'd got a bit lost, and I said to Ellie, I've got to stop. I need a break. Just made a cup of tea, just about to eat a packet of crisps, just to chill myself out. Knock, knock, knock at the door. Just paid £2 for parking. Parking attendant. You're not allowed to park here. I'm sorry? Nobody else there. Not obstructing the road. Quiet little area. No, you need to move. I said, well, I've just paid £2. No, sorry. Well, can I have a refund? You'll have to apply to the council. So we had to move. So that was number 3. Then we went and spent a fortune in Tesco and Argos, getting the bits that we wanted. Then I tried to find somewhere to sleep overnight. Oh, we ended up coming miles and miles and miles. This road that I'm on, the Argyle Scenic something or other. Every other road we've been on in Scotland has had like intermittent Ps, as we call them, parking spaces. Especially around Loch Lomond, up towards GlenCoe. They've got little pull-ins so that you can just stop and have a rest. And they, you know, accepting that half the traffic on the roads around here are camper vans and tourists. I mean, look, there goes another one. It's just literally every other vehicle is a camper. But this road, cat in hell's chance. I think in about 20 miles, and although 20 miles doesn't sound a lot, these roads are narrow. They narrow to one lane at some point. There are a lot of switchbacks. They're not the best quality roads. I've never come across an area anywhere in the UK with such horrific quality roads. I mean, I have to accept that the weather up here is more extreme than anywhere else in the UK. But in this day and age, there can't be an excuse. I mean, the roads, bear in mind all the money coming into Scotland. I mean, there are so many tourists up here. You know, it's obviously the place to come at the moment in Europe. There's just no investment in the road infrastructure at all. There are just, you literally, how do I explain it to you? If you've been up here, you'll know. But I met a woman in the laundrette yesterday in the other campsite, and she was saying she's got family in Inverness. And we were in GlenCoe, and her family had contacted her to say, are you coming over to visit before you go back to Wales? And she said, told them no. She said, I couldn't face another journey across the road from here to Inverness because of the potholes. She said, I've got a brand new motorhome with brand new suspension, she said, and I just can't. You lie in that puddle, Jack, and you and I have got issues. She said the roads, because Ellie wants to go to John O'Groats, and she said, oh God, she said, in your older vehicle, if you're going to do it, she said, I beg you to be careful. The roads are worse than the ones around Loch Lomond. Well, I didn't think that was feasible, to be honest with you. But I love Scotland. It's beautiful. Beyond beautiful. It is just drop dead stunning. However, if I could change a thing, and I would change it tenfold, and I would pay to change it, even if they charged you coming across the border, charge tourists coming in 20 quid. I don't know what you could do, but you could charge them something. There are countries in the world that charge people coming in from other countries a tax, Turkey being one of them. I thought I was hearing things. Water running. It's the smallest, you see behind me, the smallest little waterfall. I'll get my finger in front of the lens, where is it? Well, you can see, you don't need me to tell you where it is. Oh, I definitely don't want Jack in that. Yeah, charge people, because when I say they're all, the amount of tourists up here, well, 70%, if not more, of them are foreign. You know, you've got a lot of Europeans over here. We've seen Italians, we've seen French, we've seen Spanish, we've seen Chinese, we've seen Japanese. Just, I'm not joking. I didn't expect it to be the holiday destination of the world. It really does seem, I guess with COVID it's less, oh no, it's not though, is it, for them? Anyway, the roads are like that road in the place you live that is sort of out the way, is right like down a back alley, almost a dead end possibly, got one or two houses down it. Maybe even it's an unadopted road, you know, those ones that don't get the council funding. A couple of big potholes. A couple of places in Devon actually that don't keep the roads as well as they should. But I thought the potholes that I came across down our way were like shitty. Oh, these are fucking great craters. And you're on these narrow roads, so there's no way to avoid them. I mean, I got hit yesterday, and that was without trying to avoid a crater. So there needs to be some infrastructure. And clearly the locals, I get it, I know what it's like when you've got people flocking to your town, to where you pay your taxes, and all of a sudden you have to roll out the red carpet and you're very much like, hang on, I'm paying for all these services and yet I can't get to them now. I get that, I've been there. However, there's also part of me that understands that without that, Weymouth would die even quicker than it's already dying. So, Scotland needs the money. Everywhere needs the money these days. Money's short, money's tight. But look at this 360. Wake up to this, look. That's quite a 360, isn't it? Nothingness. I'm loving the way that folds into that as it goes around that corner. Pretty. There were some sheep up and over this cliff yesterday. I don't know where they've gone. Moved on to their daytime grazing, I suppose. Look at this. You could just moo. Monty. Oh dear Lord, X-rating. You can just imagine Rob Roy or whoever, a Sassenach and a Highlander getting it on. Beautiful. I can hear birdies. Can't see them though. See the birdies. See plenty of pine trees there. So Scotland, please spend some money on your roads, else people are just going to stop coming. And as if everybody's in camper vans, the amount of people with shattered wheels we have seen since coming across the border. We saw 2 cars on the motorway, what they call the motorway, we come all the way up country without seeing anybody with tyres damaged. Come across the border, right? We saw 2 people with shredded rear tyres on the motorway, for want of a better phrase. We've seen a camper van with both near side tyres punctured. We've seen another camper van with its front near side. So many. I can't even remember all the others. It's just become like an in-joke almost. And that's another reason I'm this way over in Oban, because I want to go and get my tyres checked and ask them if there's any better tyres for my vehicle that will cope with the conditions. It makes me want to wee all these little... It's a beautiful sound though, isn't it? You can just imagine that Highlander cup in his hands, having a drink back in the day. Can't even see it. Let's see. Monty, can you stop? Move! Move! Monty! Hey! What is with you? This was obviously made into a road at some point. Oh, there's a path going all the way up and over. I wonder if this path goes all the way over there. You see the path here? I wonder whether this is where this goes. No, it can't, because that's the other side of the road. Anyway, we're back to head back all the way back to Oban today. Just try and get the tyres done that we failed to do yesterday because we couldn't find it. And then hell broke loose. And then I've got to drive all the way back to Loch Ness because I had booked a site at Loch Ness for a couple of nights because Ellie, one of the main things she wanted to see up here was Loch Ness, and we were going straight there from GlenCoe, but then I wanted to get my tyres done, and that's when the wing mirror got done and when all the other things started happening, and yesterday just evaporated into a shit shower, to be honest with you. Our nerves were completely and utterly frayed yesterday. Right, just go to that plateau and then we're turning around and going back because I'm thirsty. So I'm going to sign off here for now, and I will maybe wait till I go around this corner and see the view, because there might be a nice view if I think what I think's around this corner is around this corner. Maybe not. Maybe it's just another mountain. I thought it might be the sea or a loch. Oh, is it the sea? No, it's just another 100 acres, 1,000 acres of pine trees and wilderness. God, no wonder people get lost out here. I'll give you a final 360 and then I will see you next time. I will send you all loads of love, Bear Fam. Thank you for watching these vlogs. I'm doing them for as much for you as for us in the future. Ellie cheerily said, I'm glad you're doing these vlogs so I can watch them when you're dead. There was no sense of irony in her voice, it was just, I can watch them when you're dead. Don't lie down in the puddle, Jack. I don't mind you puddling, but not lying down. I can hear an aeroplane. What a beautiful day. Right, let me give you a whiz and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, may I ask you to consider it? Where else can you get dogs doing that? Little kid. Right. Loving you and leaving you until the next time. Thought that might be the coast, but it's not. It's just more of the same. Because literally we are in the middle of nowhere. We drove so far to get here. Can't even see the van, I've walked a tad too far. Oh, yes I can, it's down there. Oh, there's a lorry parked in our neighbourhood. Why is he parked there? Anyway, the van's there. Man there. Road to oblivion that way. Oh no, shit.